because it's actually a very special video. So boring video, you don't have to watch it. Bye-bye. It's a very special video because it is video number 700. It is video number 700. There you go. 700 videos since I have posted in the last 2.5 years, mostly on Chinese social media. And it's also today exactly 5 months since I've been on TikTok. 5 months since I've been on TikTok. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Do you think grammar is very important? Yes and no. Like I said in last week's video, basic grammar is important, but what is more important is just practicing. All right? Just practicing.
Me first. Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening to you too.
Did you just say you need confidence?
Yes, I need confidence right now. I'm shaking.
Shaking. Your mouth is drying up. You're getting red.
I'm shaking.
Have you been practicing?
Yes, I was watching your video just now on YouTube.
But like I said, there's a difference between watching videos and practicing English, out loud. Have you been speaking out loud?
Speaking, maybe I talked to someone.
Maybe.
Oh, my mind. I mean, I talked to someone today. After I woke up, I found an English live stream. He's also teaching English, and I was like, how about I join you? Can I join you? And I was like, sure. And yes, I talk English today.
So great, these English teachers, right? They're all so nice.
Sorry, I'm
So
a bit
how
nervous.
has your practice been?
How's my practice? Fine, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't do
Do you feel like you've been improving?
in speaking, yes. Since I join your live streams, and then I talk to some people on TikTok live streams too. Like they also teach English, so yeah, I just join every English teaching live stream lately.
That's a very good way of learning, of course. It's not only my live streams, but there are many people teaching English, and everybody likes their own way of learning. So.
Yes.
And have you been talking to any other English learners?
I think recently you and this one guy called his account was, what was it? Baby English, I guess. I talked to both of you, I think, most of the time to practice my English.
And did you, for example, watch yesterday's live stream when we were talking to a lot of people on Discord?
I did, but I think I missed the part where you talk to people. I was busy. Sorry.
That's possible. No, that's cool. That's cool. I just want to ask you if you can also talk to them every day, and they are very, very nice, as you saw yesterday in the live stream.
Yeah, I did talk to some people on Discord before, but I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit shy lately.
Only lately? What made you? What changed? What happened?
I don't know, my confidence went down suddenly. I don't know what happened. I think maybe because I felt like I didn't, how do I say it, but like I said before, I haven't talked in English for so long. And then when I
Mm-hmm.
talk to people, sometimes when I practice English with them, they will do like a Q&A session, and I'm bad at it. I'm just bad at Q&A session. I just, my mind, every
Mm,
time I join them, my mind would just go blank, even though I have confidence, but at the same time, my mind just go blank because I'm
sure.
suddenly become too nervous.
Yeah, that's how it goes. You know, when you feel all those nerves, it's easy to just get blank.
Yeah. And also,
But so
I
far, I mean, right now you're doing fantastic. So be sure this time to keep talking to people and don't stop.
thank you. Also, I just uh, what was I want? Sorry, I want to say something, but I forgot. I forgot the word. Wait.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
No rush.
So recently, someone
Hmm.
asked me to teach their children English, and
Mm.
actually I'm just, I'm shy. I'm a bit I'm not awkward, but just my confidence is not that high, and I have a really so low self-esteem when it comes to English, so I actually didn't want to accept the offer when that person
Hmm.
asked me to teach their children. But
Hmm.
yeah, I couldn't, so I say yes. I
Well,
can
teaching
say
is
no.
like, it's just like English. You know, when you start teaching, you might not be good, you might not feel confident because you're not sure what you're doing. But
Yes.
after a while, you'll get more confident at it and it's gonna go better. So it's always good to accept a teaching job because you're helping other people out, which is
Yeah.
great.
It's just I don't know where to start. What should I start? Like, what must I teach first?
Well, it
Because
really depends on how much the kids already know, what they are used to, what way of teaching they like. It's hard for me to say.
hmm,
But you
I
can
mean,
always play a game with them.
yeah, I would love to. I actually, I mean, you inspired me sorry, you inspired me to, make some fun activities with them. So I think I'm gonna use
Hmm.
that. Also,
Good, you should
one of
definitely do
the
that.
mom told me that they actually want me to focus on basic grammar. So I think that's fine, I guess.
Absolutely. Just make sure you make it playful for the kids because they're not gonna listen to grammar rules. You gotta make them enjoy it.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how to make them enjoy it. Even I'm not good with kids.
You will find it out. It's hard to think of right now. Just start teaching and you will get an idea. Just don't push yourself too hard. I'm sure you're gonna do great.
Thank you. I hope I can
It's
use.
my pleasure.
I will just use the things you taught us, like the challenge games you do. I think I'm gonna
Hmm.
use that in my teaching. Will that
Very
be
smart.
okay?
They're definitely useful for kids too.
Yeah, I think that will be fine.
Absolutely. Well, I wish you all the best with that. And thank you
Thank you,
for calling
Lucas.
with me.
Thank you.
I
Have a great
appreciate it.
day.
See you later.
See you.
Hello.
How are you?
I am doing well. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. I am from Mongolia.
Mongolia, so good afternoon to you.
Yeah, it's not afternoon, it's already evening.
Oh,
9 o'clock.
yes, time flies. Time flies. Well, welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, everything's okay. I'm studying at the moment in university, German university in Mongolia. And where are you from? I don't know. Where are you from? Can you talk a little
I'm
bit about
from the
yourself, please?
Netherlands.
Oh,
I'm from the
Netherlands.
Netherlands, the country beside Germany. And right now,
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
actually very
I
close
know.
to you. I'm in China.
Ah, in China. Oh, yeah, right. Good.
Mm.
Uh, End of this month, I am flying to the Germany because I have to continue my study in Germany in George Agricole Technical
Ooh, that's
University
nice.
for master degree.
Ooh, a tough subject, but German universities are really good. So, is your German good enough?
Little bit, but I already bought this German language course, B1.
Oh, that's good. That's a
I hope I
definitely a
will.
good
I
start.
hope I will get. I hope I will get my certificate for German language because I'm gonna stay and live in Germany. That's why, because if you will
I
study in
see.
Germany, it's a really good opportunity to stay and live and work there. And I already have been to Netherlands and Belgium, in Schweden. Können ich auch
So
sprechen
you like
Deutsch
Europe?
ein bisschen.
Well,
Können ich
my
sprechen
administrator
rasch?
is German, so you can always test your German with us.
Ja. Können ich sprechen ein bisschen German, English, Russian, Turkish
Aber
und ein
natürlich.
bisschen.
Auch ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. I'm better in my
Warum?
native language, Dutch.
Aber ich denke, dass Netherlands and the German language it's like in English the same, ne?
Definitely not the same, but close nevertheless.
Yeah. What are you doing in China?
But it's great. So I used to own a company in China. These are my last few days in China before I go to Vietnam and Indonesia to meet some of our amazing English learners.
Oh, good. I really appreciate your job
So it's my pleasure. So why do you want to live in Germany?
because I'm gonna be German engineer because of my position. It's
Hmm.
profession is like material engineering.
Oh, I see, I see. Tough subject. But do
When you
you
will
enjoy
come,
it?
for example, to the Azerbaijan, for example, do you have any plan to come to there?
These days, not right now. Vietnam is the first, Indonesia after, and probably back home to Holland after that, and we'll see where we end up.
If you will come to there, I can promise to meet you in airport and you can come to us like a guest. And because we have too much peoples who wants to learn English, that's why you need for everyone.
Yes, I will try and meet everyone everywhere, but I can only do so much. I do appreciate it. Very kind of you.
Thank you so much for accepting me for the talking. And at the moment it's evening time. And how
Well,
can
I
I say?
appreciate it. Thank you for talking with me and with us and sharing your story. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please take care of yourself and keep in.
Same to you and hope to see you around. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Now we know where the confidence comes from. Start exposing your feet in public and your English will improve. Yes, I said it. Start by taking off your socks, just wearing sandals, and your English will get better. Confidence. build that confidence.
Good evening, Lucas.
Hello,
Glad to see you.
welcome back.
Yes, long time no talking to you. A few weeks ago,
Yes, how have
last
you been?
yes. All right, so I have listened that you will come to Vietnam in next month.
Uh-huh. End of the month. This month, end of the
End of
month,
this
I will come
month.
to Hanoi.
Yes. So just and stay in Vietnam for half a month.
Yeah, something like that. That's the idea. I will start in Hanoi and then make my way down to Ho Chi Minh.
Yes. In this time, so I recommend you go to the sea in the south because in this season the sea in the south is really beautiful and the price. So
Good idea.
yes, but I do not recommend the Phu Quoc Island because the price in Phu Quoc Island is so expensive. It's higher than the Thailand.
Good, because I don't have a lot of money.
Uh, s- um, so I prefer some city with a sea, it's really beautiful blue sea,
Mm,
and the price for seafood for anything is cheaper and reasonable.
I
So
am ready for that. I
uh,
like cheap and reasonable.
yes, for the beautiful sea, I recommend you go to the island because the sea next to the land is not it's still good, but with me it's not good enough. I prefer the island because the sea in the island is much better,
Mm,
and the price for the seafood
sure.
is better.
Mhm.
So
I
when you
love
come,
small islands. When I was in Thailand, I spent a lot of time on the islands and it was great.
yes, I see. I watch a video about the Koh Phi Phi Island in the Phuket. It's much beautiful.
Mm,
So
mm.
because I will
Yeah, I
bring
will make a detailed plan later about where I will go exactly. So these are good suggestions.
yes. So when you come to the
Mhm.
Hanoi, maybe if I have chance, I will give you some idea about the sea in the south of Vietnam because I go to four area about the sea in the south.
Mm.
So in the 1st of April, I will go to another island in the south. So maybe if I have
Ooh,
chance to talk
sounds
to
like a
you,
good time.
I will give you some idea for plan in the south. But in the north, when you come to the Hanoi, you want to go to the Ha Long Bay because it is a much famous destination for every foreigner when they come to the Vietnam. So
Yes, I just come to your country to show the culture as much as I can and to show how beautiful your country is. So I definitely need to be shown the great places.
yes, about the Ha Long Bay, it's not expensive for go to the Ha Long Bay to take a look for it, to take a look at that. But you need to consider about the price because there are a lot of tour for take a look to the Ha Long Bay. But you need to consider about that.
Mm.
Something is much expensive, something is cheaper, something is reasonable. It's up to you. And if you need, I also can
That's
give
how it
you
always
good
goes,
advice.
right?
Yes. So if you need any advice, I can give you some advice for that because I work in the hospitality. So I have some contact with a travel agent.
Mm.
And if you want to go by yourself, I can give you the
Mm.
plan for that.
That's always
So
good, of course. I
yes,
would love to hear more about it when I make the specific plans.
yes. In the north, so when you come to the Hanoi, there around the 3 to 4 the famous destination. It's really interesting place for travel. Is the north. So it just take
Mm.
around 1 week if you want to go on of this. So and the next 1 week you can go to the
I
south or
will
some.
figure it out.
Yes, all right. So you can make a plan
Oh,
first.
thank you. I do appreciate it.
Yes.
And your English, it sounds like it's really improved from the last time.
Yes. So I got much time to talk with the customer in the hotel. Some people from the England they told that my English is so good. It's a little bit same with the native speaker. So I really happy with when I listen it from people
Mm,
from England. So good. That means I am doing
make
well.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I think you're doing well too. So
And
thank you. Thank you for
yes,
sharing the ideas.
yes, and one the last thing is interesting because our new general manager he will coming in our hotel in the April and he is from the Netherlands.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Yes,
we have a lot of hotel management in Holland.
yes. I just want to say something. All right, so hopefully I will see you when you come to the Hanoi.
Oh, thank you. And I hope to meet you too. You're always very nice to talk to. So see you around.
See you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
What app do you need to learn English? Well, maybe our Discord. You can join our Telegram group with over 1,500 people, our Discord with 700 people. Those are great apps to learn your English. What do you think about shadowing? Great! Great technique to improve your English. Shadowing works. But just when you are shadowing, record your own voice. Trust me, I know you don't like your own voice. Record your own voice while you shadow so you can hear the native speaker or the fluent speaker and you can hear yourself. Listen to the spaces, to the intonations, to the volume. All right, and you're going to improve. Shadowing is a great technique. Do you think Duolingo is a good way to learn? Absolutely. But, however, although Duolingo is great when you are just starting with a language, but as soon as your English is on a conversational level, you know how to speak to people, you don't need Duolingo anymore. Just talk to people. Because if you keep using Duolingo, you have your 1,000-day streak on Duolingo, but you have never talked to anyone, you can't speak English. Because for English you need confidence, all right? You need confidence. So talk to people. It's the only way to build confidence. Duolingo is not gonna do that for you, but it's great to start out to learn some vocabulary and basic grammar. Duolingo is great. It's wonderful. Ooh, for everybody in the chat right now, we have a beautiful psychological question. What animal do you choose in your mind and why do you choose it? The first animal that comes up in my mind is a wolf. Because if you don't know, wolves, they travel in packs, but wolves are also very smart. The leader of the pack will always walk behind the pack. He will not walk in front, he will walk behind the pack to make sure no one is left behind. And that's me! I'm here to help you out. I am learning with you. I am not better than you, pulling you. I am trying to push you together to improve your English. That's why I think I'm a wolf. Hello!
Hello, Lucas.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing well so far. Everybody is great today.
That's really good.
So, how has your English speaking practice been?
I think my English is getting better gradually.
Mm, That's good. So,
Yeah.
what have you been doing to make it better?
I always watch your live streaming every day, and also watch
Very
your
smart.
video. But you know, right now it's a bit hard to manage my time because I'm a Muslim and I need to pray
Mm-hmm.
Tarawih first, and then after that, maybe
Yes.
at 9 p.m. in China, and then I can join your live streaming. So I lost for about an hour from your live streaming.
Well, that's okay because the most important moments of the live stream I always record and upload. So you will never miss the most important parts.
Yeah, I also watch some of recording from our conversation that we have done in Discord, and you upload
Mm,
it in YouTube, right?
exactly. What do you think about that conversation?
It's really good, and I never thought that I'll have the. I will be very confident to talk in Discord, just like what I have done in a week ago, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was a week ago, yes. Do you feel good about it?
Pardon me.
Do you feel good about like hearing yourself talk and this practice?
Actually, not really feeling good because I notice I still make some mistakes in terms of the grammar. But I feel very good because finally I can overcome my anxiety.
Exactly, exactly. And you're gonna improve those mistakes step by step, so it's only gonna be better from here.
Yeah. I also try to speak in English with my kids at home, but I don't know, maybe you can give me some tips because my kids are not used to listen to English. So sometimes they will say, "Mom, why you keep speaking in English? We don't understand." Okay. So do you have
Yes,
any
that's what
yeah.
kids do.
Yeah. Do you have any
No, you
tips
gotta
for
make
me?
it fun. Yeah. You're gonna make them enjoy the English language. If you just try to replace their native language, they're not gonna like it because it's more difficult. But maybe you can connect the English to certain events during the day, maybe dinner or something fun. You can play a game with them in English and then they will like it.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can give me a suggestion about what should we start? What should I start the game? Should be from the vocabulary.
It can be whatever you think they will like. Like every kid has their own kind of things they like, but it can be challenges like the ones we're doing every Wednesday and Saturday. Those are great challenges also for kids. You can just use simpler words, especially things like draw and guess. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, but the problem is that when we do a draw and guess challenge in Discord, all of us at least have a very basic English vocabulary. But it's not happening to my kids because they have very zero English. So should I
You
provide
can
a list of vocabularies?
Well, you can start with the basic everyday things that are already around them. Maybe you have apples, maybe there's a knife or a fork, there's a table, there's a chair. You can start with those things. Yeah, you can be like, what am I drawing right now? They look around, they say the word in their native language, and then you say table. In English, it's table. And there are so many different ways you can teach kids.
Oh, I see. So I should start from the things around us, right?
That's the easiest way because if you make it about something they see and do every day, it's much easier for them to keep using it.
I see. Okay, I'll try. Maybe it
Hmm.
works better. Yeah. Thank you for your suggestion.
I'm sure you will find the right way. It takes time to figure out how to teach your kids a second language. It's not easy.
Yeah, because I think my kids will be good partners for me to talk in English.
Absolutely, and their English can grow very quick, very fast.
Yeah, and I have already taught them some vocabularies, and surprisingly, they can pronounce it better than me. And it feels like their pronunciation is closer to the native, not like me, because maybe they are still young.
Absolutely. Their brains are more adaptable to these sounds, so it's easier for them to change. You've been speaking with the same accent for a longer time.
Okay, I see. So it's a critical period to teach English, right?
Absolutely. Young kids, they are the most easy to teach anything, mostly because they have a lot of time. They're not scared to make mistakes. So just keep teaching them and have fun with them above all.
Yeah. When I watch your live streaming, they also watch your live streaming as well.
Good, good. I'm very
Yeah.
glad to hear that. And
And
I hope
yeah,
they can have a lot of fun.
yeah, and they really like when you showing them Lulu. That's the
Yeah.
thing. They
Lulu is
always
becoming a good mascot, and I'll be sure to do something more with Lulu in the future.
yeah. That's my kid. Yeah,
Hello!
look at okay. Yeah. Okay. And one more question I would like to ask is about how to be better in finding the synonym, just like what we have done in our Saturday's challenge. Because
Mm.
I miss some words, just like yeah, actually like insightful, and then you find it wise. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to study.
Yes, absolutely. Synonyms can be difficult. So normally I will give you the difficult synonym and you have to say the easy one. And I think one of the ways you can make it easier for yourself is put it in a sentence. So if you know the word, you can put it in a sentence and you can think, okay, what can I change to that the sentence is still correct? What kind of word could I put here instead? Put it in a context because it's much easier to, like we say, visualize a sentence than a word. It's much easier to say, okay, we're walking down the street than just street. A moving image always better.
Oh, do you think every single synonym will match with the sentence? Because I think not every single word, even though they are synonymous, but sometimes it's not really
Mhm.
matching with the certain sentence. What do you think?
Well, synonyms are never an exact match. That's why they're synonyms. They're like the other word, but not exactly like the other word. But normally, if I give you a synonym, I will put it in the same form. So it fits in the sentence. In the same sentence, it will fit.
Okay, for example, just what like what we have done in our challenge. You gave us the
Hmm.
word enormous, if I'm not mistaken, and then it is synonymous with the gigantic, and the simplest one is big, right? And then can I say, for
Yeah, so
example,
you
I
have
have
enormous, gigantic, huge, big. And they
Okay.
all fit in the same sentence in this case. They
Yeah,
mean slightly different things because enormous is bigger than big. But you can change them in the same sentence. I could say the
I
enormous
see.
apple, the big apple. It works.
Okay, how about large? Because they also means because large also means big, right?
The large apple is also a good sentence. Yeah, large is the same synonym.
Oh, I see. Okay, the last one maybe. I also try to read English book and English novel, but it's a bit difficult
hmm
to comprehend the English novel because it contains a lot of English idioms and sometimes English slang. And do you
hmm
also experience the same thing when you are because I know that you are from Dutch. You are Dutch, right? You are not an English native
hmm
speaker. So how can you figure
hmm
out the problem when you find out the English novels, and then should you use the Google Translate or something like that, or you just guess the meaning contextually?
It depends on how difficult the words are, because sometimes it's just too difficult. Then it's better to read a book that's a level lower. But if it's just a few words a page where you're like, I'm not sure, sometimes you can figure it out through the sentence. Normally, I'd be able to figure it out through the sentence, but there are words that I absolutely do not know. And it depends. When I was younger and I saw these words, I would mark them and I would look up their meaning to learn. And normally, these words you will see more times in the book. So, if the first time you read it, the second time maybe you don't remember it, but the third or fourth time they come back, you're like, oh, it's this word again. You look it up again and you learn it like that.
Oh, I see. So, what we need to do is actually just like the same what we need to do in practicing our speaking, right? So we just keep going. Am I right?
Yes. Yes, don't focus too much on a few words that you don't know. I think in general it's just good if you understand the story, great. And if you want to specifically learn more vocabulary or you really want to understand what's going on, take a dictionary next to you and find it out.
Okay, Lucas. Thank you for your suggestion. That's very kind of you, and
Oh, of
you
course.
are really inspiring.
It is my
Okay.
pleasure, and thank you for being a great mom teaching your kids a second language. It's not easy.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Good evening.
I appreciate it. Bye bye.
Bye. Good evening.
Problem about conversations in any language is the flow. I can't connect and express well. Practice! The answer to all your questions, guys, is practice. Not confident? Practice. You want to know more topics? Practice. You don't know how to express practice? But a practice. But I really think practice. People say I want to speak English fluently. You must think in English all the time. I that is kind of the definition of fluency. Fluency means there is no effort for you to speak English, write English, think in English, have conversations in English. That's fluency. All right? But fluency is not just one point. Fluency is like a road. Okay? Fluency is the progress you make. This is not fluency. This is fluency. Just keep on growing, keep on getting better, and you will get fluent. Like me, I do everything in English. Even though my native language is Dutch, I do everything in English by now. I write in English, I think in English, I dream in English, and for me to switch between my native language Dutch and English is fluently. There is no effort in between the two. I can do Dutch, English, some Chinese without thinking. So that is like when you're going through fluency, that's where also you can end up. TikTok. This TikTok, not Tinder, not Tinder, not Bumble. Wrong app. Wrong app. Okay? You want American girls? Tinder, not TikTok. Okay? Thank you. Cairo, you are correct. Your journey finding American girls is still long. Guys, what do you think? Is the journey to find American girls longer than the journey of getting fluent in English or not? That's the real question. That's the real question you should ask yourself. What should you go for? American girls or fluent English? Good question. Before hitting American, don't say hitting American girls. Hitting on, okay? Don't say hitting American girls. Hitting on American girls. There's a big difference. Please watch your vocabulary, Mai. But you are right. Before hitting on American girls, hit that follow button and learn some English. That's actually really good advice. Do you want to hit on American girls? Are you searching for a boyfriend in LA? Before you do, hit that follow button and learn some English. Is that good advertisement, you think? Is that good advertisement? That's it. See you tomorrow, 8 p.m. China time. Listening, practice, live stream. Tomorrow, your favorite music we are gonna look at. So be sure to join us to improve your listening. In the meantime, talk on Telegram, talk on Discord, send me a message. Shadowing is great. Be sure to do it when you can. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, you are the amazing person. I can only do this much. You are doing the rest. So you are amazing. Say thank you to yourself in the mirror, all right? See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.